In this video, I want to do some more with multiplying complex numbers. So I'm going to take the quantity 2 minus 3i and multiply it by the quantity 1 minus I. I'm going to take the quantity 4 plus 3i, multiply it by the quantity 5 minus 2i. Then we're going to take those two quantities and find their difference. So let's start by expanding this first product right here. And that means it's time for 2 times 1, 2. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do 2 times a negative I, so minus 2i. And we'll follow that by taking negative 3i times 1, so that's minus 3i. And then last, we're going to multiply this negative 3i with negative I. I'm going to scratch work here. Negative 3i times a negative I. So that's going to be positive, and then it's going to be 3, and then it's going to be I squared, so negative 1. So this turns into negative 3. This is always important, and we should always be careful. Work carefully. So minus 3. Let's do our combining here. 2 minus 3 is a negative 1. Negative 2 minus 3 is a negative 5i. Great. So we've got our first product done. Now it's time for our second product. So 4 times 5 will give me 20. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do 4 times a minus 2i. So that's minus 8i. We'll work the two middle terms here. So that's 3i times 5 plus 15i. And then the last terms, 3i times a negative 2i. So maybe I'll write that out again to be careful. 3i times a negative 2i. 3 times a negative 2 is a negative 6. So we've got a negative 6i squared. That's going to end up being a positive 6. Okay, so let's combine here. We'll have 20 plus 6, that's 26. Negative 8 plus 15 is plus 7. So 26 plus 7i. Okay. Negative 1 minus 26 is a negative 27. Alright. And then we're going to have negative 5. So negative 5 minus negative 7. Negative 5 minus, excuse me, that's a positive 7. So that's negative 12i. And we get our solution here, negative 27 minus 12i. Alright, that's a nice little 2 or 3 step problem. Let's take a look at another one. This is a product of 3 binomials. I thought that'd be interesting to take a look at. And we're going to start by taking and multiplying this first pair here. So we'll have 3 times 2, that's 6, minus 3i. And then we'll have plus 8i. And then this is negative 4i squared, so plus 4. And then this is going to become 6 plus 4, that's 10. Negative 3 plus 8, so plus 5i. 10 plus 5i. We'll write down the next part of this product. Negative 5 plus I. Great. And now we're just going to multiply. We're going to expand again. So 10 times a negative 5 is negative 50. 10 times I is plus 10i. Then we'll go ahead and we'll have 5i times a negative 5. So minus 25i. And then 5i times I. 5i is a negative 5. So minus 5. And then let's do our combining here. Minus 50 minus 5, that's a negative 55. Plus 10i minus 25, that's minus 15i. Great. That's our product, again, in standard form, where we have a real part and a complex or imaginary part. I will see you next video.